Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to season 3, episode 26. On today's episode, we're going to be talking, a little bit more of the reaction and the fallout of Barcelona versus Athletic Club in La Liga, and then as well, we're going to be talking. A little bit of Frankie de Jong's injury, and as well as Pedri. But guys, before we get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all the social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. We've reached 500 subscribers, a milestone for the channel. And guys, also, if you guys want to join in these videos and you guys also want to have a discussion with us, just go on X at CulePodcast, click the Streamyard link, and you'll be able to join. But let me introduce my co-hosts for tonight, both Sebi at the top right and Avado in the bottom. Guys, what's up? Okay, guys, what were your reaction on Barcelona's game against Athletic Club in the San Mamés? I wasn't able to get that.
Fucking shit.
I don't want to hear the thing that no team can beat Athletic Bilbao at home. I don't give a shit about that, bro. Every time that we get a chance to make up ground on Madrid, we don't take advantage. How far are we now? How far are we now? 7? No, 8.
No. We claw, I believe, 1 point on Girona. We're 1 point behind Girona. Let me see.
No, yeah, but I'm saying, I think we're 8 back of Madrid.
8 behind man.
We're 8 points.
Think about it this way: if we had won yesterday, we would have been 6 behind. That means that next matchup against Madrid is crucial, because if we have been able to beat them in the next game, we would have been back 1 game. Instead, now we gotta keep fighting. And Madrid is not that team that's gonna stumble for a whole month. They probably won't stumble back-to-back games.
Wait, but do you really think that this team? Thank you, thank you for the congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
But do you really think that this team can actually, challenge for La Liga title? Because, as the title says, this team does not want to win La Liga. Because, the discussion that I want to have is in a game, yesterday where Barcelona, they had the opportunity to jump into second place, to crawl some points, and reduce that gap between us and Real Madrid. The performance last night, it wasn't inspiring, and it wasn't that of a team, for example, that says hey, we need to win because we need to stay in the title race. No. The start, the first 10 to 15 minutes, it was good. Second, a little bit later, it wasn't that great. And the second half, you saw in the last couple minutes, Barcelona, they were just passing the ball in the back. I felt like Barcelona were comfortable with the draw.
Bro, and I say this every time that Barcelona needs to score a late minute, a last minute goal. I always say this: they moved the ball up the field as if they were up 1-0 and needed to hold ball possession. They, at least, not even Ter Stegen has the balls to at least kick it to the other side and hope that we get lucky. They just keep doing the same shit. And I don't want to hear that. Oh no, they're gassed. Bro, trust me, with a team that wants to win, I don't care how gassed you are, you at least jog up the field and move the ball up. So yeah, I mean, we talk about this every time that Barca loses, bro. At the end of the game, or when they draw, at the end of the game, when they need to make one last attack, they don't do anything. We got lucky against Napoli that we had that last attack because we got the ball at their own 1/3, at their own third. But the ball had been from the back, from our own box, we have never gotten that last chance that Gundogan missed. Aside from that, Barca does not build up plays late in game.
I think the only way we win La Liga if Madrid fuck up.
Nah, bro. At this point, I think it's impossible. Because Madrid, again, if we have
nothing's impossible,
bro. If we have won yesterday, we can focus on winning against Madrid next game. That's 3 points away, and then we can focus on Madrid slipping up once. Yeah. Madrid's not gonna lose 2 games aside from Barca.
Here's where I agree with Alvaro, because for example, I know Sebi, it isn't impossible, but the thing is, yesterday was a chance for Barcelona, to make a charge.
But did we really think we were gonna win though? We almost never win there.
We had to.
No. See, the thing is, we won last season in the San Mamés with the clutch goal from Rafinha, the 1-0. But the thing is, if Barcelona actually wanted to win La Liga, I don't care how, they get the win yesterday. And they didn't. and it's just
Bro,
simple.
It's
in
not
And
in
that,
the DNA, bro.
bro,
It's
no,
in
not
no,
in
but,
that,
no, but here is what I want to bring up the issue, because Xavi, he came out to the media. I want to show you this right here. But there was a contradiction between Xavi and Ter Stegen yesterday. After the match, Xavi said that the team lacks ambition, while Ter Stegen was annoyed when the journalist asked him if there was a lack of ambition in the team. Ter Stegen said, "Hey, if there's one thing that this team doesn't lack, it's ambition." And when I say, does this team lack ambition, it's because on in the
the,
match, for
the
example,
big face of eyes.
yeah, exactly. In a match where you needed to win, you're like passing the ball around. You have a poor performance in that second half. You start off good, but then you fall off.
Yeah,
That
bro,
is not the
but
performance
you know
that
what?
the
And
winners put
and
on.
I understand Ter Stegen protecting his because he's the captain. I understand that he's trying to protect his teammates, not because he's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, we don't have ambition." Because if you say that, you're getting ambushed by the entire media. But also, bro, like, come on, if the fans see us, you should be at least doing this, like moving the ball up the field. You get me? And bro, in those last 30 minutes of the game, how many shots on target did we have? Not even
Oof.
on target. How many shots?
Oh, hold on, hold on. If
I
you
feel like the
actually,
team lacks
Cancelo,
quality and
that
ambition.
that ball that Cancelo hit like wrong, and it was a clear chance, but he missed. Fine, he missed that. What other chance do we have that we got a shot off?
The only one that I would think was the goal line clearance that Cancelo hit it
No,
right,
no, 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 no. I'm talking about
like an actual shot.
the last 30 minutes, an actual shot that Barca had.
None.
the
None.
shots that Barcelona had last 30 minutes, we had just one from Felix, and that was like in the 82nd minute, but it was blocked. So we only had three shots, zero on target, and and this is what I'm talking about. Like, hey, guys, you guys are Real Madrid. They dropped points. You have to win. Girona dropped points. You have to win. What do? You
No, bro.
don't win.
If you told me that you're playing City or that you're playing Liverpool, and
No,
okay, fine.
I know where you're going, but this athletic club team was heavily rotated. There wasn't an Vivian.
That,
I believe he was on the
that's
bench.
what I'm telling you.
Sunset was on the bench.
That's
No
what I'm telling
Nico
you.
Williams.
If you're telling me that Barca has to win this game against City or Liverpool or something like that, I mean, you know what? I understand if we lose or if we draw, but against this team that's missing Nico Williams, so they were lacking a lot of offensive firepower. It showed because they didn't score. But again, a team was rotating like you said, bro.
Yeah.
That was tough to watch. It was worse than watching paint dry. They couldn't do anything on the attack
Mm-hmm.
at all.
I retract my statement. We're gonna lose to Napoli.
We're gonna lose to
Nah,
Napoli.
look, I don't even think that because I mean, if we were able to draw 1-1 away at a tough Napoli crowd, I mean, bro, if we lose at home,
We lost our two best players, bro.
No. I mean, we are gonna have this discussion like later on to the video. Let's save it for a little bit later, where we talk about Napoli and everything.
how long is Petty out for?
5 to 6 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
And
five to
then,
six weeks.
and then Frankie was like 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, 4 to 5. But the thing is, like, what's it called?
And
Uh,
Frankfurt, too.
yeah, Frankfurt Part Two, bro. If that happens, but Pedri, he had the same injury last year, and they kept him out for 9 to 10 weeks. So,
Bro, they have to do like a special investigation for the Barca medical
especially
team, Barca medical team and training staff, bro. Because
Bangladesh
I,
sucks.
I please call me out from the chat, or you guys call me out. I don't see many teams that have so many young stars all and getting injured this
Um,
this often. This often.
well, what's a
Pedri,
pineapple?
Pedri. I'm trying to get pissed off because he's made out of glass. This stretch of games that he played consecutively, when was last time that we saw him play this many games in a row?
Well, I mean, what do you blame the most for Pedri's injury? Because we have to keep in mind, Pedri is what, like 20.
Himself, bro. How does he not take care of himself? I'm
He's
tired of this
he, he
bullshit.
he's
That's
like
what I'm
super
saying, bro.
young.
Oh,
um, but he's 21. He's still developing as a player. This isn't like a player in his
but
peak.
No way you're that young and you get this much injuries.
that's the issue. Fine, you want to blame Xavi and the training staff for not like keeping track of his playtime. Fine, But you as a player, it's your body, bro. If you know what's being asked of you as a workload, you have to prepare differently. Differently. After the
Okay.
first year that he played 120 million games, you should know better, bro.
I think Barcelona's problem is that they don't know how to develop youth
Exactly. He's had six
players.
hammy injuries.
They
Come
don't
on.
know how to develop them in the gym.
At this
My
point, get
biggest
surgery on your hamstrings because at this point you're made out of dust.
Yeah,
my,
there's
my
no way you have
biggest
so many hamstring injuries, like bro.
my biggest issue with my biggest issue with the injuries is that fine, we have a player that's injured, we got another youngster to replace them, but then both are injured. It's just a vicious cycle, man. Like it feels like I can't go 3 games without having Pedri injured or De Jong injured. I don't know, man. Like it's really frustrating as a fan seeing like that you can't even watch your favorite players, or not even that, man. Like I just feel like it's really frustrating in general. Like when you're part of a fan base and your players just constantly get injured and your team's not playing well. Like sure, you can blame Xavi for bad substitutions or bad performances, but how do you deal with this? How do you deal with an injury crisis that's basically existed all season long? And it's not just one player, it's different. You've
At
had
least
Ter Stegen.
at least have a real injury like Gavi that broke his
Exactly.
ACL.
Like it's just it's all the time. Like it's either Araujo with something, Ter Stegen, Pedri nonstop, De Jong, and it's really upsetting because you look at the game against Bilbao, you have De Jong going out super early as well as Pedri, like
Yeah.
players that we know can deliver and win you the game, and it's just it's not even about that. It's just you're losing your players like that constantly is not good for anything. Like how are you gonna be a successful team? How are you gonna win titles if your players can't even play for you? And we don't even have the money to be out here like buying a deep bench or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
like just buying depth.
No. Like that's where I wanted to take the point is that, for example, like we are overplaying like all of our youngsters, for example, and that's a result of just Barcelona not having the finances.
We don't have anyone else on the bench.
Exactly,
We
like to
don't have
have like a
anyone.
big squad. Yeah, we don't have a big squad, and having a big squad, especially in modern football, when you're playing so many games, is very key. And some people are saying, "Hey, don't play him," but the thing is, guys, Xavi isn't in a position to say, "Hey, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna play Lamine Yamal. I'm gonna play Rafinha, or I'm not gonna play Pedri. I'm gonna play Sergi Roberto." Like Barcelona and Xavi, they want to play the best players they can possibly play because their jobs are on the line. Barcelona, they're like, if we don't qualify for the quarterfinals, that's going to be a big financial loss. And then in the summer, we're going to have to play more friendlies. Like, this money that we're losing, we're going to have to recuperate it somewhere else. Or that's money that we're going to have like not be able to spend in the summer. And it's very like this is why Barcelona, they're overplaying these youngsters, and we don't have the experienced veterans in the squad anymore to just say, hey, I'm gonna step up. You don't need to play. Lamine Yamal is our best player in an attack. Pedri and you could say Gavi are our best players in midfield. You could say Gundogan, he's doing really, really well this season, but you get my point. It's just like Barcelona, they're just not in the luxury, say, hey, we can't play you or anything like that.
Mhm.
And that's pretty sad. Only thing to fall back on is Iniesta and Messi used to get injured a lot when they were younger.
Bro,
So
I don't remember getting Messi being injured that much. The only time he got injured like seriously is when Neymar took over. So that was like a 2-month period. Remember bald Neymar?
yeah, in like 2015,
Fine
2016.
Neymar. And then
Xavi
when
the coach. Imagine, bro. Um, any angle someone is getting thrown to the wolves. Yeah, like for example, like someone that's like someone here is to blame. It's that simple. But guys, I want to talk about this specific player, and I want to know your guys' opinions. What's going on with Vitor Roque?
Bro,
Because Vitor Roque is a player who we
yeah,
paid big money for, and he's not playing.
I almost laughed it out
What's happening?
when he didn't get stuff done at all. I was like, bro, if you're telling me that Lewandowski is getting a million chances, okay. Lewandowski is playing almost as a center mid. Yeah, yesterday, where was he in the attack? But I'm sorry. Aside from the one time that I'm pretty sure he made the pass to Cancelo that he ate, that Cancelo missed. Aside from that pass, he ghosted those last 35 minutes.
It can either be three things.
But that's been the general theme with Lewandowski this season, bro.
No, but he's been playing better as of late, so you can't even say that.
I just think my opinion on yesterday overall, we
Congrats for
did
Messi.
not attack. We didn't attack yesterday. Like yesterday, we were just passing the ball side to side. We were losing the ball consistently. Like we I know we have probably more possession than Athletic Club, but it felt like we didn't have the ball at all. Like it was horrible to watch. Yesterday was painful. But you know, I'm just looking at the way the attack was moving. You know, they had their moments, sure, where they would build up, but it's just same old, man. And I feel like it's ultimately like, yes, maybe the tactics can be better, but the players, man, like, did you guys see Rafinha's game yesterday? That was horrible.
No, it was actually horrible.
How much did
I
you pay for
approached
Victor
this
Belke?
performance.
We paid like 40 million plus
What a
installments.
fucking waste of money.
Wait, but
Waste of money.
like, how can you say it's a waste of money when we haven't even seen him play?
Because 3 reasons
Yeah.
Xavi doesn't play him. Either Xavi's fucking retarded, he's fucking garbage shit.
Uh-huh.
One of the reasons why he doesn't play, maybe he's not that good, and Xavi knows it. No, only those 2 reasons. Either Xavi's retarded or he's not.
Or he got injured in practice and nobody wants to say anything.
No, there's no way he hasn't played in like 2 weeks.
No, and what's it called? He averages, I believe, like 16 minutes a game. And that's sad for like what was supposed to be like a marquee signing. And you know, I understand, for example, like Lewandowski is doing well. For example, he's been on fire in 2024. Yes, congrats. But the thing is, like, there are multiple instances in the game where, hey, Lewandowski, he like this type of game isn't suited for him. For example,
Bro,
in the game, you know,
cannot play full 90 minutes
it's-
unless he's
it's-
off.
I just think-
Lewandowski. What happened?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, like, hey, there are instances where, hey, you play Lewandowski for the 90 minutes, and there are other instances, hey, Lewandowski isn't doing the job. Someone like Vitor Roque, who can run in behind, add some high intensity work rate off the ball, provide runs in behind. That's something that we need. And I thought yesterday was a perfect example of that. A game like that's suited for him. And the thing is, if you do play Vitor Roque, you don't play Vitor Roque out on the wing. You know, you don't play Sergio Aguero or Luis Suarez, for example, out on the wing. And this is like the type of profile that Vitor Roque is. For example, when Luis Suarez first came into the club, you know, he played a couple minutes out wide. And then Messi was playing as a false signing. He said, "No, I'll go out wide. You come in and as the number 9." And you saw what happened. And so I'm just looking at Vitor Roque, and I'm just thinking, like, hey, in this situation that Barcelona is in, we have limited finances. If you spend big money, 40 million on Vitor Roque, and you don't even play him, then what's going on? You know, is there some issue between maybe Xavi and Deco? Because when you think about it, Vitor Roque is a Deco signing, not a Xavi signing. You know, Xavi, he wanted to pivot, and he got Vitor Roque. And so I'm asking, like, guys, what are your thoughts on Vitor Roque? Like, what's going on?
I think he's a good player. Otherwise, Barca wouldn't have paid this amount of money for him. I mean, at least not how we used to, right? Because we used to buy players like Arthur, Coutinho, who ended up being busts. But being for real, I think he's a good player. He's young. He's only 18, man. And if they're not playing him, maybe they're just like getting him used to how Barca plays and getting him ready for next season. I honestly,
Vitor was 18.
Yeah,
I thought it was 20.
No. I mean, either way, super young.
Yeah,
but
he's 18.
It's what I'm telling you, man. It's just a combination of things for me that makes me think, damn, like maybe there's more to it that we don't know. You know what I mean? Like
Xavi doesn't like him.
I don't think it's Xavi doesn't like him. Look, I think honestly Xavi is just getting him used to the game, getting him used to, because I feel like Xavi and the team as a whole have pretty much given up on the season, as bad as it sounds. I feel like
Xavi's not gonna be there next season. What's the point of that? Just playing
exactly.
him.
Well, no, but that's my point. No. Listen. I agree with you, but maybe he just doesn't care anymore, or maybe I don't know. Maybe there's injuries that we don't know about, or maybe he's just not getting used to the team. Like I think we gotta give him time, bro. He's only been at the club for what, like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So we gotta be patient. I understand it's frustrating seeing your team play bad week in and week out, but I say give it a little bit. We don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes. And no one does, right? Unless you're part of the team. But just give it some time, man. And I think, honestly, next season, you're going to be seeing a lot of him. I really think Lewandowski's time is coming up in the summer. And, maybe it's what I'm telling you, man. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But sooner or later, Lewandowski is not going to be part of the team anymore. And I really think maybe this summer is a good time to let him go. I don't know what his contract looks like, but for a fact, unless he dies tomorrow, Victor Roque is going to be starting next season.
But guys, very quickly, guys, what are your guys' opinions on the new UCL format? Next season with that format, extra games, our squad can't survive any increased squad members.
Hear me out. I do not mind it.
You don't mind it?
Cool. I think it's a cool format. To be honest.
Okay.
Wait, so can you guys run me through the format real quick?
It's okay. Let me pull the video that way you guys can see. But it's basically like a
the way they explained it is actually good. It's not how people interpret it to be like before.
No, you shall.
In my opinion, I think it's a good format.
Hold on. Let me pull it up because
people don't like it because
but it's gonna be one big like league table, and the first 8 they go immediately to the round of 16. The next 8, I believe, they go into like a playoff.
Isn't it playoffs or round of 32?
I maybe like round of 32, and then like the last, I believe what? Like
Put up the video
or something. Yeah,
I think you can find it on Instagram as well.
Hold on.
Fabrizio Romano.
On TikTok. Had it on TikTok.
Okay, yes. So the first 8 get what's it called? Get into the round of 6, the round of 32. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me read this.
Let me see if I can find it.
No. I'm looking at the video. Just I don't know if I can actually like share it. That's the thing. Whatever. I'll just share the screen, and that way you guys can see it, like the new format.
Show it, nerd.
Bro, the money making scheme, bro.
Sebi actually works for Florentino Perez, bro.
No, but it's basically like the Super League, but the thing is, like, the club don't keep like the same amount of money. Guys, it's the same thing. Just what's it called? UEFA, like don't think the UEFA, for example, like
it's just to get more views, bro. They want more Madrid, Barca.
I hope you guys.
Look,
I really hope you guys
did this style because it's cool, new, and stuff like that for money.
I really want you guys to
understand. Group stage.
Listen. I want you guys to understand that before 2030, there's gonna be a Super League, and there's nothing we can do about it.
In the Super League, I mean, basically, like UEFA copied the Super League.
Are those your sources?
My sources are I made it up, bro.
All right,
I made it up. Okay, but guys, now looking at De Jong being out for 4 to 5 weeks, Pedri being out 5 to 6 weeks. How does Barcelona face that tie against Napoli?
Bro,
who do you start? And
I would start.
what are you feeling for that?
I would start praying.
At center back, I'm putting Elias and Alex Gil, and then at left back Alvaro, and then at Cam Sevi.
No. Sevi's playmaking skills are a little ass.
Damn, so you said we're gonna take that?
I heard that
I'm carrying these guys in the 7s, and they're never
Barca's holding open tryouts for the midfield positions for the Napoli games.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna run in midfield? I mean, I was about to say
Gundogan and someone else.
No, they're gonna run our goat, Sergio Roberto, the Spanish Johnny Sins, and they're gonna run who else? Maybe
Spanish Johnny Sins is wild.
Nah, bro. Look, they're gonna run the same bullshit of Christensen at pivot. Fermin Lopez and Gundogan. I don't see them running a format midfield, bro. If they run a format midfield with Oli Romeo and Christensen, I'm not watching the game. If you're
Christensen gives me hope of playing CDM, bro.
If half of your midfield is a center back that's not a pivot,
I've been telling you
pivot.
guys, Christensen
That's
in that
ass.
position is fucking ass, bro.
Bro, it's so funny because the like
Bro,
against
if Christensen can play
Bilbao,
CDM,
Can Christensen play? Bro, can they even use a 3-man midfield?
bro, against Bilbao, it was
if
funny because
Christensen can play CDM, bro, if Christensen can play CDM, give me the number 10, bro.
Give
We're
me
making
the
it
no,
happen.
but look, it's funny because against Bilbao, at the end of the game, Christensen was playing almost. I mean, not almost. He was playing center back. He said, "Fuck pivot, I'm dropping back." He was nowhere to be found in the middle.
I know,
And
and
then,
on top of that, like he came off like tired in the
and then
second
he came
half.
out for other Romeo.
What I've
but
been saying this, bro. He is
No, but like it's obviously like, for example, like Christensen said, even like in his interview, this is a position in which he hasn't played for many years, and you know he has to get accustomed to it. Like this is a new
many
position.
years, never in his fucking life.
Bro. If Imagine Barca runs like some Man City bullshit of like double pivot.
Honestly,
No,
man,
we can't.
put Christensen
I'm
as
not
striker.
surprised if we lose against Napoli. I wouldn't be surprised because these two players literally carry our team.
Christensen as striker, boys.
But
Yeah.
guys, do you guys really think that we're gonna lose against Napoli?
Nah, I think we got it, but we're gonna get clapped in quarterfinals the way we're playing.
I was so confident that we were gonna beat Napoli, but these two injuries, I think it's like a. Oh my god! I think
Darwin should make his debut. I
Napoli,
mean,
Juventus as well.
yeah, I mean, in these last two games that Napoli have played, Napoli they've been doing really well. They beat Sassuolo what like 6-2, and they beat
Juve 2-1.
Juve, yeah, Juve 2-1. And so of course, Napoli they're going to be doing well as soon as you face Barcelona. And it's just my sensations ahead of that Napoli game is I still think that Barcelona's going to go through, but Barcelona's going to suffer. Barcelona is going to be struggling to get over the line.
Wait, guys, remember that other striker that we had? What's his weird ass name? The Spaniard kid. That's like 18 as well.
Mark Dew.
What happened to him? He used to play hella.
No, he's in he was on the bench. He's on the bench for most of
I'm
the game.
surprised he doesn't play anymore.
Bro, this team is so boring right now, bro.
Guys, if you guys really want to have fun and watch the game, put me at center back. I promise you, I won this. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but it's gonna be fun.
We're gonna see prime Maguire at center back if that happens.
Nah, fuck Maguire. Phil Jones.
Phil
Jones.
I think Loki Maguire can make the squad.
Bro, Maguire is not a bad player. United is just ass.
On a positive note, Cubarsí keeps looking better and better.
Yeah, Cubarsí is nice.
Yesterday
he is looking solid.
Yesterday, I forgot 1 minute. 1 minute it was, but he made like a block right in front of Ter Stegen that, I mean, 1 second later it would have been a penalty because of how tight of a player it was. But no, he's looking great. You can tell that he's still raw because mainly in the attack, I don't know if you guys saw that he got tripped up twice trying to pass the ball, and he had to recover and shit. But he's looking great. And Inigo Martinez is looking. That's what I'm saying, bro. If we can have those three center backs next year staying healthy, Inigo Martinez, Araujo, and Cubarsí, that can be a very good rotation.
We bought because Prime Drink needs a mascot, and you fixed that for this today.
Prime is actually a really good hot take.
Oh man.
So let's just get Xavi out of retire him and make him play.
Yes, I think he can.
At this point,
he definitely is better than all of them.
Okay, but guys, final thoughts on Barcelona's performance against S03 Club and
fucking dog shit. We literally lost the fucking.
If you wanna torture me, make me watch that game again.
No, we literally lost La Liga.
I don't even want to imagine what that myth is gonna look like for Napoli. I don't want to imagine.
Bro, it's gonna be some prime ball.
It has to be Gundogan, Fermin Lopez, and I guess Christensen, and then he gets subbed out for Romeo. I don't see how Barca runs a from a midfield.
No. We're gonna see Sergio Roberto in that midfield. I promise you that. We're gonna see Sergio
Roberto.
That makes me feel
because of his UCL experience.
Yeah, his UCL. Bro, he's a man made for the UCL Knights. What do you mean?
You're right, man. You're right.
Sergio Roberto
bro, that's Mr. UCL. Yo, fuck
Exactly.
Ronaldo. That's
Talking
Mr.
shit.
UCL
We're
right there.
talking shit,
How
but
many
when
how many
we're
remontadas does Ronaldo have?
yo,
Hey,
yo,
I don't know, bro.
we're talking
You can't even
shit.
count them,
But in minute 90, when we're 1-1 at home and he scores the last minute banger, we're gonna remember this.
bro.
And
That's
then
the
and then we're gonna
Listen,
give him
if
a
he
new contract.
Extension,
look,
3 year
look, look,
extension.
Sergio Roberto's gonna score in that game, and we're gonna sign him for another 10 years. And the other
Bro,
thing, if Sergio Roberto wins us that game, I'm gonna name whatever child I have, whether it's male or female, Sergio Roberto.
Say he, bro. That's
facts,
crazy.
facts, guys. Sergio Roberto for the win.
My
But
idol.
guys, my idol. But guys, unfortunately, Barcelona, they throw away La Liga. This team not serious about winning it, and we have the injuries of both Pedri and Frankie De Jong. That's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Barcelona to deal with, and it's pretty sad that that's Barcelona these days. And that game against Napoli, it's going to be huge.
Yo,
Whether Barcelona's going to
honestly,
win it,
one thing a little unrelated. If Flick comes to this team, the team's gonna have to do a complete 180 because the style of play of Flick and Xavi are drastically different.
Yeah.
Like physically, I don't know how the players are gonna do it because look at the way they play now, and they might be gassed. Imagine playing as aggressive as
The
Flick.
players should do the fucking beep test, bro.
the fucking beat us.
Yo, they're gonna have to self-stop the team.
No way he said the beef test, bro.
Yeah, man.
Beep test is the worst thing you would go through.
No,
Physically.
no fucking way you said that, Vito. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. We've reached 500 subscribers. We're going to be working to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. And guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. We'll catch you guys all.